Hello and welcome to Big Orbit's Cardfight Vanguard weekly update. My name is James, and today should be the last day for Bermuda Triangle until we go on to booster set 12. So to get into it, we have Duo Everlasting Rate, and she is a new triple R stride. She has Auto Vanguard Circle Limit Break 4, Counterblast 1, and choose 3 cards with the same name as each other and discard them. At the end of the battle that this unit attacked, if you have a heart with Duo in its card name, choose up to one face down Duo Everlasting Rate from your G-Zone and stride it on Vanguard Circle as stand. It gets drive -1, and all of its auto abilities are lost. It seems an odd thing to do, to re-stride rather than just stand, but it does bypass Brilliant Blister's anti-restanding ability. The cost seems a bit much when all the discarded cards have to have the same name, but Duo are pretty good at cloning cards into your hand. I think this card may be a bit too slow with it being a limit break, and deserves some bouncing abilities or a way to use this ability more than once, but it is a good final push. To continue with duos, we have Duo Sprinkle Light Priani. She has Auto Vanguard Circle Soul Blast 1. At the end of the turn, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose 2 or more cards with Duo and same card name as each other from your hand, and you may reveal them. If you revealed 2 or more cards, search your deck for up to 1 grade 3 with Duo in its card name, other than Duo Sprinkle Light Priani, ride it on Vanguard Circle as rest, and shuffle your deck. If you rode and revealed 3 or more cards, draw a card. This seems to be made for a mere break ride, so you can break ride multiple times in a row, or if just good for if you didn't have the grade 3 you wanted in your hand. Fantastic Passion Pacifica is the second GR of the set. She has Auto Vanguard Circle Counterblast 1 and choose 3 cards with Pacifica in their different card names from your hand and reveal them. When this unit attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, return all your rear guards to your hand, choose up to 5 cards with Pacifica in their card names from your hand and call them to separate rearguard circle. Until the end of turn, they gain plus 5,000 power and continuous rearguard circle generation break 2. This unit can attack a Vanguard from the back row. This is a really good push to your opponent, especially with the plus 5,000 power. Even if they get a trigger, they still have to keep guarding for your 11k base Pacificas. They don't bounce back at the end of the turn, so you may want to stride into something like Olivia the turn after to bounce everything back. This skill also allows you to keep lots of shield in your hand, as all boosting units would have been bounced. The previous Pacifica stride, Twinkle Happiness Pacifica, also helps as a previous stride to get Pacificas in the hand to activate the Generation Break 2. Friend of the Moon Marina is a grade 1 support for the Pacifica. She has Auto Counterblast 1. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, if you have a Vanguard with Pacifica in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 1 card with Pacifica in its card name from your hand, call it to rearguard circle, choose up to 1 of your units with Pacifica in its card name, and they gain plus 3,000 power until the end of turn. This is a really good card, but taking a Pacifica out of your hand for it does mean you have to work a bit harder to activate the GR Pacifica skill. To get the draw, you only have to choose 2 Pacifica units, so you can choose your Vanguard too, which really helps. Friend of the Stars Mimosa is a new forerunner for Pacifica. She has Auto Counterblast 1. When this unit is returned to your hand from rearguard circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, reveal 7 cards from the top of your deck, put up to 3 cards with Pacifica and their different card names into your hand from among them, and shuffle your deck. This is a really good skill, and you can use it multiple times. I think this card will really help the consistency of the deck and make the new stride a lot better. Shushu Headliner Laprina is a triple R stride for Shushus. She has a very good skill of Auto Vanguard Circle, Counterblast 1, choose a face down card from your G-Zone with the same name as this unit and turn it face up. When this unit attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 2 of your rear guards. For each face up card in your G-Zone, put them to your bottom of your deck, in any order. Draw the same number of cards as the number of cards put into your deck. If you have a heart with Shushu in its card name, draw a card. Then, if you draw 4 or more cards in total, choose up to 5 cards from your hand and call them to separate rearguard circle. It's really great that this unit isn't on attack, as the first part of the skill can be used in any Bermuda deck in case you need some extra shield. For a Shushu Vanguard, it's essentially Counterblast 1, reset your field to attack and activate all combos again, an extremely good stride. Shushu Engage Lead Platy is a double R G-Guardian. Her skill is Auto Soul Blast 1 and choose 1 of your rear guards with Shushu in its card name and put it to the bottom of your deck. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card and this unit gets plus 5,000 shield until the end of that battle. This is a good way to prepare for Tiroa's free striding skill during your opponent's turn. I think Sandy may still be a better choice for Shushu, but using this as your first G-Guardian may prove useful. Shushu Sarah is a really good double R crit trigger. Her skill is auto rearguard circle, generation break 1, counter plus 1 and put this unit into your soul. At the end of the battle that your Vanguard with Shushu in its card name attacked, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card, choose up to 1 card from your hand with Shushu in its card name, call it to rearguard circle, and it gets plus 5000 power until the end of the turn. Now, not only is it really good that it gives power to a rearguard, but it also works really well with the new Grade 1, Shushu player, who has auto generation break 1, soul blast 1. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, if you have a Vanguard with Shushu in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 1 card with Shushu in its card name from your hand and call it to rearguard circle in the same column as this unit. So this will most likely create a 21k column after your has attacked, and may cause more attacks, depending on what you bring out with her skill. A new double R grade 2 is Shushu Blanche. Her skill is auto generation soul blast 1 and choose one of your rearguards with Shushu in its card name and put it to the bottom of the deck. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 card with Shushu in its card name from among them, not named Shushu Blanche, put it into your hand, shuffle your deck, and this unit gets power plus 2000 until the end of turn. I think this Soul Blast may be a bit of a problem, but she does make things more consistent as she doesn't just blindly draw. And if there are units you wanted that have been sent to the bottom of the deck, the shuffle will give you a much better chance of getting them back. Maximum Rapture Lucia is a single R stride. She has Harmony and Auto Vanguard Circle Soul Blast 1 and chooses a face down card from your G-Zone and turn it face up. When this unit in Harmony attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 1 of your other units in Harmony, return it to your hand and choose up to 1 card from your hand and call it to rearguard circle. This is a really great first stride, especially as it flips a G unit as well, and it's not like having units in Harmony is a hard condition to pull off. And lastly, we have 2 promos. The first of the promos is Shushu Akina. She has auto rearguard circle. When your other rearguard is put into the deck during your turn, this unit gets plus 3000 power until the end of the turn. This makes putting cards back seem a lot more worth it, especially if you're getting rid of a column on the other side, making her 13k. The second promo is actually for Nubatama, Stealth Beast Higanguma. It has the skill of auto. When this unit is retired from rearguard circle during your opponent's turn, if the number of cards in your opponent's hand is 4 or more, your opponent chooses a card from his or her hand and discards it. This isn't overly great as you have to rely on your opponent using retire effects on this card, but it can be good when you're against Kagura or Narukami. And that is all for this week. If you have any questions about the cards or you just want to leave your opinions about them, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. And be sure to check out next week where I'll be going through the cards shown throughout the next 7 days, which this time I'm pretty sure will all be G Booster Set 12 cards. So I hope to see you next time. Bye!